Namaste and a big warm hello to all my dear listeners, tuning in from every corner of the hills, cities, or wherever the breeze of curiosity takes you. You're listening to your host and host on Dear Listeners, where we talk about life, learning, and language with love, laughter, and a little magic on the mic. Today, we are diving into something every English learner wants to know. How do I speak English without pausing so much? You know that moment, right? When you are mid sentence and suddenly your brain says, Oops, word kahan gaya? Don't worry, it happens to the most of us. But today, I've got your back. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's chat. Okay, so let's get real for a second. Why do we pause in the first place? It's not because you don't know English. It's not because we aren't smart. It's simply because our brain is translating from Hindi or your mother tongue into English, word by word. It's like trying to cross a bridge, but every time you take a step, you check if the plank is strong, slow, cautious, safe, but not smooth. We pause because we are afraid of choosing the wrong word, making a grammar mistake, or sounding not so fluent. And guess what? That fear, it's the real pause, not the language. So, how do we break this cycle? That's what we are going to talk about step by step. Okay, imagine this. You're walking down a street and a friend calls out, "कहाँ जा रहे हो?" You instantly reply, "Market जा रहा हूँ." No thinking, no pausing. Why? Because your brain lives in Hindi. Now imagine the same friend asks you in English, "Where are you going?" And suddenly your brain starts this mini war. Where am going? I market. Wait, grammar check, translate. That's the trap. So here is the hack. Start thinking in English. Just small ones. Instead of saying in your head, मैं थोड़ा थक गया हूँ, say I am a little tired. Instead of बहुत गर्मी है आज, say it's really hot today. You don't need to say it aloud, just think it. Because fluency begins in your thoughts, not in your tongue. We all pause, yes, even me. But what do we do instead of staying silent? We use fillers, smart little words or phrases that give us a second to breathe and think. Let me give you a few. You know, well, actually, let me think. So basically, for example, instead of going completely blank when someone asks, "What do you do in your free time?" you can say, "Well, I usually read books and I like going for walks too." Did you hear that? The well and the they are tiny pauses in disguise. They give you time. Use them. Another amazing tip: learn chunks, not words. Fluent speakers don't speak word by word. They use phrases ready made like instant noodles. Let me give you some examples. I would like to use it to talk about wishes. I would like to visit Goa someday. As far as I know, great for opinions. As far as I know, she's working in Delhi. Let me tell you something, or to be honest. So these are few phrases that you can use, you can learn and simply use it. These are sentence starters. If you memorize a few of them, you won't pause at the beginning of every sentence. It's like getting a head start. So practice these chunks in the morning while brushing your teeth or while talking to your pet. Okay, now let me tell you my personal favorite trick. It's called shadowing. No, not chasing someone's shadow. It's a method where you listen to someone speaking English and repeat after them, almost like an echo. Let me show you. Imagine I say, "Today is a beautiful day." You listen, then repeat, "Today is a beautiful day." Copy the tone, the speed, the pauses, like you are copying a song. You can do this with English movie dialogues, YouTube videos, even my podcast. Do it daily for 10 minutes. You'll be shocked at how your pauses disappear and rhythm improves. This once from the heart, my dear listeners. You're going to make mistakes. That's the rule of learning. But if you stop speaking because you are scared to pause or mess up, you'll never get better. Let me ask you something. When a baby learns to walk and falls, do we laugh? No, we cheer. Yay, you tried. So why be harsh on yourself while learning English? Pause if you must, but don't stop. Keep going. Fluency is not about speaking fast, it's about speaking freely. Okay, so do you want some creative ways to improve your fluency? Try these. Number one, talk to yourself. Stand in front of a mirror, pretend you're giving a weather report or telling your story. Number two, record yourself. Use your phone, speak about a topic for 2 minutes, listen back, note where you paused, improve it tomorrow. Number three, English journaling. Write 5 sentences about your day, then speak them aloud. Number four, make English friends. Find speaking buddies on apps or local groups. Set English only talk time. Okay, and of course, don't forget to listen to podcasts like Dear Listeners regularly. Let's quickly rewind the magic formula. Start thinking in English, use fillers smartly, learn phrases, not just words, shadow daily, practice without fear, talk to yourself. Yes, you are a great company. And always remember, every time you speak, you are improving. Every pause today is a step forward, fluency tomorrow. Dear listeners, speaking English without pausing is not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. One day you'll surprise yourself. You'll be in the middle of a conversation and suddenly realize you didn't pause, you didn't translate, you just spoke. And that day, my friend, you'll smile because you earned it. Until then, keep going, keep glowing. This is your buddy signing off for now. But don't forget to follow and share, dear listeners, with someone who dreams of fluency just like you. Take care, stay confident, and remember, you're doing better than you think.